Okay. Hey YouTube, it's October 7th and it's blowing a nice calm 35, gusting to 50. Kind of a really windy day. It's calming and we've got a little bit of a lull right now. It's probably only blowing in the teens. So we're going to take off out of here. We're going to go do our annual canal trip. So we're just heading out with that fly bridge over there. And he's with the bikes on the bow. He's just getting prepared. We're going to go over there and help him get off his dock because he's nervous. But then once we get him off the dock, we'll come over here, get ours fired up, and then we'll go. We're going to go across the river over to the canal. Once you get to the canal, the wind isn't going to be such a factor because of the buildings and everything. So once we get to the canal, we're going to pull into Wardell's and get some gas. And then I'm 3/4 of a tank, but I like to just fill it because we're going to go to Lockport, which is a 8-hour drive from here in the canal. We're going to go 2 hours tonight and just go to Lockport and spend the night in the spillway. If you watch any of my videos, my canal videos, it's kind of typically what we like to do. It's one of my favorite stops is in the canal. So before that, I just came over here and I took the old GPS out of the dashboard, and I just took the 3M Velcro stuff and put my iPad here so that I can have Navionics going, which is, you don't need it for the canal, but it's just nice to have it because I can, check speed and all that kind of stuff, and time and everything. But right now I'm having an issue with the GPS. It's kind of bouncing all over the place. We're right here. For some reason it thinks I'm over there out in the river. Now it thinks I'm on land. So I think once I get moving, it should figure itself out. But no, we're just waiting for him to get fired up, and I'm going to help him get off the dock. Once he's off the dock, we'll go. And look at our flag. Oh, now it's starting to pick up again. But it was just dead calm a second ago. So once we get underway, I'll fire you back up. We got him out of here, and he is just going around the corner now, and he looks good. He's right in the center. Yeah, he's fine. No problem there. And I'm actually in gear. I have the boat in reverse, holding it against the dock. So I shut you off so I can turn you. Oh, here, we'll do this. Do this. Bump the throttles up to about 1,000 RPM so I have a little bit more control in the wind. year. You haven't yelled at me or nothing. There you go. There it is. Anyways, we're in Amherst Marine right now. About an hour into our trip. Hour and 10 minutes into our trip. And we're going to Lockport. Lockport is another hour up here. And then we're going to spend the night in Lockport and walk around a little bit and go check out the sights. Get some food, get some drinks, sleep in the spillway. And then tomorrow morning we're going to head down I think it's another 6 hours that direction to Brockport. So, once we get through the marina here, I'll get going. And I'll turn you guys on if anything happens that's fun. We're coming up to Lockport now. Got a couple of bridges to go by, and then we're going to pull into the spillway. So, it took us 2 hours and 6 minutes to get here. And we went 17 miles. And we were averaging, 8.3 miles an hour. That was our average. Coming up to these two bridges here. This one, I don't know what street this is. But the next bridge up here, talk about it every video too. And it's like the country's widest bridge because the road goes across it on an angle. So super, super wide. You'll see once you get under it. It's kind of neat. And then that's lock. What lock is that? 50?
35.
That's what I meant. I'm dyslexic. I was going to say 53. So lock 35. Oh, yeah, right in front of my face. Lock 35. Yeah. So right there next to the.
Actually, a parking lot.
Right next to the 35 is the spillway, and the two green things you see there are the doors to the locks to the gate. So we're gonna come up here and we're gonna veer over here towards our port side and get on that spillway wall. Yeah, this bridge here, this is Main Street in Lockport, and it's a parking lot on this side, and the road goes across it on an angle, so you can kind of see how big this bridge is, how wide it is, I mean.
Probably hail the lock master and let him know we're not blocking.
Oh yeah, what is he on?
13.
Lock 35, lock 35. This is the vessel Sunnery sentiment. Yeah, you don't hear him. Once you get around that wood pile and get back to the cleat real quick so I can.
Oh, I was going to go up to the railing.
Huh?
I was going to jump off and go up to the railing. Like we normally do.
Okay. I'll get you over there. Just wait. Graceful AF.
Was it?
Yep. All right. We are in Lockport. 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm going to tie the boat up real quick here and I'll get back to you. Got the two boys over here. A successful poop and a pee.
Yeah.
I got that guy there. Miserable as hell. Just whining the entire way about nonsense.
Keep an eye on them while I get them dinner.
Hey, Porter, stay here.
I don't know if they could even go anywhere. I think it's all gated.
Porter.
Spots. He's trying to walk forward.
here, okay? Stay. You're good. No, stay. Stay here. Keep it. Well, he ain't jumping anywhere because he's knucklehead. All right. So there's the first lock. There. And then that gate, once it lowers down enough, you go through that gate, and then you go into the second lock. And then you go lower down. I think this is 25 feet, 26 feet. Next one's 26 feet. Yeah, I thought it was 52 overall. Until you get to the bottom level. I'll show you that in a second. Lockport. And this is the boat that's behind me. It's a 1980 Silverton.
And I believe it's called the
34X? 34 sedan? No, sedan is...
I think they call it the convertible because it has 2 stations.
Okay.
You could drive from up top and down below. I think that's the difference between the convertible and sedan, but don't quote me on that.
Okay, but super, super well kept boat. I mean, the guy that he bought it from is a friend of ours, and he just kept it very, very nice. You want to give us a little tour?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go check this thing out. Oh, now you put this... What is this now?
This is it's a cheap flooring. It's something that I just wanted to do quick. Didn't want to spend a lot of money off of Facebook. It's just a foam, but it seems to be working out great. I've had it on there for about 3-4 months now, and
Does it get hot?
It does not get hot, and it feels awesome underneath your feet because it's
Okay.
a foam like sponge.
Yeah.
And one sheet, which was 3 feet by 90 inches, was $70. I mean, for the price, you really can't go wrong.
That's not bad.
And it's a peel and stick. So other than cleaning the floor with maybe like a lacquer thinner, that was all the prep there was.
Okay, so this boat is set up kind of like a sport fish. It's all wide open deck back here, so you can go fishing.
Yeah.
So he upgraded the seating back here, put a nice cooler with a bench on it, so you can sit down and real good. Now, hey, talk about the how this is peeling.
Yeah.
And what happened here?
All right, so the teak is all peeling. That's because he put a urethane on it.
Right.
If you put any kind of urethane finish, this is what you're going to deal
Right,
with.
because teak has a natural oil in it that will repel it.
Right. I'm not sure what I'm going to use on it, but I've been looking into it. It looks like you just use an oil.
Yeah, just teak
don't
oil.
put urethane on it
Right.
because then you got to get this off. So a guy at our dock, what's his name? The older gentleman?
His name is Rick.
Rick.
Yep.
Rick came over. He wanted to tour the boat. He's an older guy. He loves a boat. He goes, give me your stairs. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, and it looked like this, but probably with a little bit more finish on it.
Okay.
15 minutes later, he comes back,
Looks
and he
like
goes,
that.
here you go. I go, what the hell did you do?
is that?
It's mine.
Okay.
I don't know who needs to get a hold of me that bad. And what he used was Easy Off oven cleaner.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Sprayed it, and then like some SOS or like a green scrub pad.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing, Bubs?
You wanna come up?
Try to get up here?
You wanna come up? Come in.
This one makes me nervous.
Come on. This way.
You do it, Bubs?
Right here. Right here. Right here. You got this. Good boy. Good job. God, he's a good boating dog.
Yeah, he is.
So these things right here, it's all fiberglass.
Yeah.
And his paws, the pads fit through them. But man, he just figures it out.
Yeah,
He's
he
good. So what do you want to do first? A bridge or down below?
Might as well go up top, right?
All right.
Right here.
So if you see, he did the same, and you see it's nice and thick. It's foam pad here. Fake teak stuff, but it's nice and soft and foamy. So he bought a little box here to sit on,
Yeah,
which is
cheap.
kind of cool.
I usually just slide that back here because if we want a couple more people that want to sit up
Yeah,
top,
give some extra seating, right?
That's it. It was cheap. $50.
Yeah.
Amazon does the job. I wouldn't get it wet.
No. And then just bench seat fits 2 or 3 people up here, and then good view over the helm. Very nice view, actually.
Twins, obviously. You
Yeah,
got your
twin
two
350.
throttles.
These are Chryslers, right?
Chrysler 370.
370s.
Yeah.
370s or 360s?
360s.
360s,
excuse me.
yeah.
You're right, 360s. Doesn't go anywhere fast. It'll cruise at 22 miles
Well,
an
listen,
hour
we were both
without-
going 3,800 RPMs, and we were doing 24.
Yeah.
So I'm under propped, and you're probably under propped as well.
Yeah.
So that's it.
A good speed for it's probably...
The radar arch is homemade.
Yeah, Jamie made that.
Previous owner had another friend of ours make it. He's a welder. He made that, so that's really, really
Yeah, it
nice.
gives it a little bit of style.
Yeah, right? And gives you a place to put your antenna and stuff on.
No, yeah, it's great.
All right, so now we're going to head down into the cabin and check this out. Hey, Alon. Alon. Honey, can you come help Porter? Oh, wait, no, never mind. He'll want to come down.
I don't.
Stay here.
Don't think I have any dog treats. I think we took.
No, he just ate.
Come on, Porter. Just come on.
He just ate.
Come on.
All right, so then, yeah, coming through the doors here. Yeah, you do. Okay, so coming through here, yeah, set up super. So this is why it's a convertible, right? Because it's got the lower helm.
That's what I believe it is.
I'm not familiar with why they call them convertibles and
sedans
and all that stuff, but I think the convertible means because it's got 2 stations.
And that's what makes sense to me. So
Sure.
you could drive up top with the convertible off or down below. And this is where I was driving most of the time down to Canal because it was a little windy today.
Yeah,
It's
and you
great.
just put the cover on the windshield, but yeah, you got perfect visibility. Bar stool came from my bar in my basement.
Yeah, I borrowed that real quick. 'Cause
Yeah.
I normally don't drive down
Perfect.
here, but
It's all set up. It's got nice TV going on here.
yeah.
It's got the what does he even
party
call
rocker,
that?
bro.
The party rocker. Party
Microphones
rocker.
and all. You could yell at people that are waking you when they're going by. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
And then here's a nice little galley here, nice little L-shaped galley.
Flies, no extra charge.
So what? 2-burner stove,
2-burner stove.
microwave, and a fridge.
Yeah, obviously
Oh,
that
a
I had to
toaster
put
oven.
in toaster oven. It'd be nice to redo this a little bit and have
Right.
everything set in, but that's down the road.
Right.
It still has that old setup where they didn't think about stuff like that. This is normally your kitchen table, your dinette.
Yep.
I just put it down because we're just living out of our.
Yeah. So now it's basically storage, which is
Yeah.
cool with me. So yeah, I
that's
put
all
up
we need.
a nice curtain rod and do that.
Yep.
So then, Mir, you guys. So, you got lights up here?
Yep.
This thing's not very good at lights.
I did switch these lights out. If anybody has these size lights, Amazon, they're for campers. They're LED. They don't get hot, and they were, I want to say, $40 for a pack of. Let's see, 4 pack of 5. Like $40. Great product. I recommend it. Amazon. They advertise them for campers,
Yeah.
but a lot of camper stuff is the same as boat. So.
Yeah, I don't know if LEDs is weird on the GoPro, but it's nice and bright down here.
Yeah, it gives you that
Probably
white
too
light, not the
probably
yellow.
too bright at night, because it is very bright. But
It
is
does
what it
shut
is.
off the 1 and 2.
more TVs and stuff. That's nice, man. And then where's the head? Right here.
Right here, yeah. And I recommend smart TVs. That way, if you get a hot spot, you can watch all your.
So the head has got an integrated shower, but nice big area here.
I do shower in it. I'm not gonna lie, it's tight for me.
Yeah, well, I
6'4",
mean, listen,
but-
I'm 6'6", you're 6'4".
Yeah, we know
They
the
don't really
conditions.
build boats for us.
No, they don't.
I mean, even
Get
fly
that.
bridges, you get in the lower, fly bridge right here on me, and yours has more room than most. But here's me standing up tall right here.
Yeah.
And this is what we got.
Yeah. Straight
But
up
a lot of
down.
times I'm like this.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
got 2 inches on me. I feel
Yeah.
bad for you. 6'4" is too tall as it is.
Yeah,
You can keep your 6'6".
I'll tell you what,
It's all
the
good.
knees don't love it. But
No.
hey, what a view that is, right? We were coming down the canal.
Beautiful.
And he's at the helm here. Fawn was either here or whatever, but just taking pictures off the back, and just beautiful. But what a great boat, right?
Yeah,
Just a great boat.
For 1980, I mean, you're hard pressed to find her.
No, and it's got those great lines. It's got the Carolina skiff hull, so it's got real real flared out on the bow,
Nothing square.
and it's got
it
that beautiful chrome rub rail around the whole edge. I mean, this is it's gorgeous. So yeah, looks like you just got to do your teak work.
Yep.
Just strip that down, and teak oil. I mean,
Yep.
urethane is awesome. It makes it look super shiny, but the
not
natural
really.
oils and the teak is gonna push it
I
off.
agree with you. I was thinking about doing a urethane with color in it, but then you're constantly running into this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to deal with
I don't want to interrupt, but
Yeah.
talk about that bimini top. What'd you do?
Oh, Jesus. Well, the cover's not on right, first of all.
Right.
It's usually nice and even.
Right.
I got that on Amazon for, what was it, $140?
Yeah.
$150?
Yeah, $140 bucks.
And it's beautiful, man.
And it fits his boat like perfectly.
When I bought this boat, it was 98 degrees every day in Buffalo, New York, with about 80% humidity, with no no covers.
Yeah.
And I was up here.
Just in the
dying.
sun, blazing.
Oh my God! I actually drove from down below to get back to the dock because I was so hot,
Yeah.
overheated. I thought I was gonna pass.
Yeah. Now he's got great, nice big walk-arounds. I mean, it's a little tight, you know, right here. You know what? It was at about 9 feet or
God, we're getting
9
you that
feet,
thunder, bud.
9 inches. So, but then you know he's got just excellent spots to grab onto to get up to the
really
bow.
Nice. For an 80, they
You know,
really
really nice cleats. Those cleats are fantastic. I love those.
don't mind that mess there. I gotta clean that up around that cleat.
Oh, that's all right.
Came loose.
But
on
yeah.
me and it tightened. It's gonna be a problem.
Nice big wide bow, hard as a rock. I mean,
Nothing soft.
this thing is hard as a rock. The only thing he doesn't have, I'm gonna bitch at him a little bit. No windlass.
And I want it.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Man,
gonna put it
you
in
need
that
a
water.
windlass.
If we knew we were going to be here, like,
We're gonna keep it. I'm doing windlass and a jetty.
Yeah, the boat's a little dirty because he lives in. Where do you live?
Denver.
Oh yeah, in Denver, and you know we're of course on Grand Island, New York. His business is Hail Medic.
Yes.
They do hail, hail damage.
Restoration on hail damage.
Yeah, hail damage cars. You know, because Denver's, you know, in Colorado you get lots of hail damage. Well, Buffalo a few months ago, we got hit pretty good with golf ball size hail. First time in, for as much as I can remember.
Yeah, 15, 20 years. I
So
think.
Jay packed up his crew, some of his crew, came down to Buffalo, rented a building, and pretty much took over.
Yeah.
Offered, these guys are really cool. They paid your deductible,
Yep.
gave you a rental car, came and grabbed your car. So they drove a rental car to your house, picked up your car, left the rental car in the driveway with the keys in it, and drove away, and then fixed your car. You don't have to call your insurance company. You have to do anything. They just did it all. Every single step of the way they did it. So they were here for how long were you here? 2 months?
2 months. 2 months. We did 270 cars.
Yeah, so while they were here, he bought a boat. You know, it's a friend of ours' boat. Yeah, he was renting a place in Buffalo, but wanted to be closer. You know, you're on the water, but wanted to be closer to friends and stuff in the river. So he ended up buying our friend's boat that has been for sale for 2 years, which is weird.
Yeah,
how
I
this
can't
is for
believe
sale
it.
for 2 years.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
especially at the price.
And so he moved in next to me at our slip. Yeah, I don't know if you see any of the videos. You can see him next door. And so you went back to Denver 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
About a month. That was
About a month?
A little over a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Came back to get it last ride, and I'm just gonna keep it as my Buffalo, New York, Grand Island, New York summer home.
yeah,
I'll put it in.
Floating
and
condo.
Try to get at least 2 months a season out of it.
Yeah.
Because there's no water in Denver, and I miss it so much.
oh my God, everybody, Denver's beautiful, but if you're a boater,
Yeah,
Denver's
it's
not
where you
beautiful.
wanna be.
No.
I love the weather. I love the mountains, but I need water.
Oh yeah, and he's got AC going. Anyways, I just wanted to show this boat because I love it. I've loved this boat for years and years and years. Our friend
you.
Dave used to own it, and then when it came up for sale and Jay bought it, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect to go to that owner.
And I will admit, I was on the fence with buying a boat again here, and you did shove me, and I want to thank you for that. It was a good decision.
Cheers,
I appreciate
you're welcome.
you. You're like, buy that boat.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause,
if not,
you know-
somebody's going to snatch it.
Before he moved to Denver, he had a boat, and then they moved to Denver to do this job, and had to get rid of the boat. I was like, that's crap. You need a boat. Get back into boating.
3 years of pure torture not having a boat.
And now that
that's
you-
not exaggerating. It was
And now that you're
torture.
printing money, you can just buy whatever you want. So it's perfect, right?
Oh, someday.
What do you call them? Sky diamonds?
Sky diamonds, yes. We do call them sky diamonds. Sky diamonds.
All right, well, we're going to get off the boat here. I need a fresh beer. That puppy looks like he needs something. Shorter legs. I don't know what's going on. He's starting to look like a giraffe. Look at his
Looks
legs.
like he's trying to punch a juice or something.
All right, but anyways, we're going to go to, well, that says Tom's Diner, but down in the basement here is called Gonzo's. Really, really cool bar. We're going to go there, and we might go over there first to get a burger. What's the name of that burger joint, babe?
remember?
It's something. We'll figure it out.
And then there's another place with a number.
Earlier, this is the top of the lock, lock 34. And then as we get closer down here. Sorry, this is lock 35 because we go down in numbers. So then on here, once this basin drops, you go float under this little bridge here, the walking bridge, to lock 34. The lock 34. Porter, come here, bud. Stay here, okay? Don't walk across that grate. Nope. So this here is the gate. Come here. Hey. Come here. We're gonna go this way. Come on. So then this here, that is the gate. Porter, stay here. Stay here. To lock 34. And then once you get down, well, that'll come up to that wet line. That gate will open once that drops to drive into there. These gates will shut and then it'll drop you down to that level over there. Now you're on the next level. And then these over here, hang on, I had to spin around because I got a puppy wrapped around me. These are the old locks. Used to take boats. How cool is that? Come on. All right, turkeys. No, 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 no. You don't want to walk across that. You're going to hurt your foot. Come on, bud. Yeah, we'll get you an ice cream. Come on, let's go. Okay. And there's our boats, ready to go for the morning. So I'm going to shut you guys down. And I think we're going to go there to eat, and then later on we're gonna go there. I think there's a band playing, and the girls went up there, somewhere up there, to grab ice cream. Oh, up there. And this guy is a pain in the butt. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. All right.
They did not have pup cups, but she made pup cups.
Oh.
Paul didn't get ice cream, did she?
No.
He's gonna get brain freeze. Huge. He's gonna get brain freeze.
It's whipped cream,
Big
peanut
time.
butter, honey, and vanilla ice cream.
You know, the only thing I should have done was I wish I would have thrown at it.
Nah.
He did do a good job. He wasn't cheap though.
No.
500.
No.
200 a chair, and then $100 for the cooler pad. But I think those chairs, the nice ones, I think they're $400 a piece. No damage. I just got a text message that Lockport Gasport got hit with golf size hail. 30 today.
Bring him over here. I gotta see his face. There you go. There's your baby right there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just nuts. Look at him.
Look at the leash.
Oh my god. Wagging, 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 wagging. Porter taking it like a gentleman. Look at him. Just. He's nuts. He's nuts.